The College of Education and Human Ecology specializes in understanding and working with people, whether as an educator, health specialist, or business person. There are three main clusters in education and human ecology majors: the education cluster, the health and wellness cluster, and the business cluster. Some EHE majors have competitive admissions and others do not. Unless otherwise stated in this presentation, the EHE minimum GPA to declare is an Ohio State GPA of 2.0. The education cluster houses majors focused on training primary and secondary teachers. EHE is home to all of the teacher licensure track undergraduate majors at Ohio State except for art education and music education in the College of Arts and Sciences, and agri-science education in the College of Food, Agricultural, and Environmental Sciences. EHE education majors exist for the following specializations and focus areas. The early childhood education major leads to licensure to teach pre-kindergarten through the third grade. Students learn about early childhood development and how to teach basic material in all subjects. Middle childhood education leads to licensure to teach grades 4 through 9, covering latter elementary school through junior high. Students pursuing this major get licensed to teach 2 subjects from among reading and language arts, mathematics, social studies, and science. Licensure for grades 7 through 12 can be earned in specific subject areas: foreign language education with either a Spanish or French focus, integrated language arts English education, science and math education with a further focus in math, physics, earth science, life science, or chemistry, and business education, which prepares students to be business educators in public and private school settings. Please note, students who are interested in licensure for grades 7 through 12 in integrated social studies are unable to complete the licensure requirements as a bachelor's degree at Ohio State. Integrated social studies licensure must be obtained through a master's degree program. The special education major is designed to prepare students to help meet the educational needs of students with disabilities. This major leads to licensure at one of 3 intervention levels: mild to moderate intervention from kindergarten through 12th grade, moderate to intensive intervention from kindergarten through 12th grade, and early childhood intervention with a pre-kindergarten through 3rd grade licensure. The Teachers of English of Speakers of Other Languages major leads to licensure to teach all grades of students whose primary language isn't English. Students in this major take courses in linguistics and teaching methods specifically for acquiring mastery of a second language. Finally, the Physical Education, Sport, and Physical Activity major leads to licensure to teach health and physical education. As part of their prerequisite coursework, all of these licensure track majors, except physical education, require the First Education Experience program, otherwise known as FEEP. FEEP is designed to give students the opportunity to observe a teacher in the classroom and discuss with other students in the program what their experiences in the classroom have been. This is a great course for any student who is exploring education, and if you are considering it, you should visit their website to learn more and complete an application to register for the course in spring. Licensure track education majors in EHE are highly structured, and admission to them is competitive and application-based. Applicants must have a 2.75 OSU GPA, though for most majors the actual GPA of admitted applicants will generally be higher than this. Prerequisite requirements vary substantially by major. If you are interested in a licensure track education major in EHE, you should consult with your advisor as soon as possible to discuss requirements and ensure that you are scheduling appropriately. The education cluster includes additional majors for students who want to work with people in educational settings that don't require a teaching license or who don't want to pursue licensure directly after completion of their bachelor's degree. One of these is Early and Middle Childhood Studies. This program is essentially the non-licensure program for students interested in early or middle childhood education, but either choose to pursue licensure after completing their undergraduate degree or are not admitted to the major after applying. The major serves as preparation for post-baccalaureate or master's level licensure after graduation from Ohio State. Students can also pursue this major with a plan to work with younger children in other settings outside the classroom. A broader major for students who still want to educate or work with people in some capacity is the Human Development and Family Science major. Hdfs is a non-licensure track program that prepares students to work with families and individuals belonging to various populations and life stages. Hdfs majors study human development, human interaction, and family relationships. The Physical Activity Specialist major features an innovative four-year curriculum designed to merge an understanding of child and youth development with knowledge and instructional skills in physical activity, sport, and nutrition. Graduates of the Physical Activity Specialist program are prepared to promote and teach physical activity and recreation activities in community recreation centers, to coach individual and team sports in school, recreational and club settings, to integrate physical activity and nutrition programs for school-age children in after-school programs and recreational centers, and to work in the health club industry. The Health and Wellness cluster includes 3 EHE majors: Exercise Science Education, Human Nutrition, and Health Promotion, Nutrition, and Exercise Science. Exercise Science Education includes a substantial core of natural science. It focuses on human physiology and the performance of the body during physical activity and exercise. Alongside this, Exercise Science Education majors take coursework on how to promote healthy behaviors. Admission to exercise science is competitive and application-based, and applications are reviewed once per year. A 3.0 OSU GPA is required to apply, although actual GPAs of admitted applicants are often higher than this. If you are interested in exercise science, meet with an advisor as soon as possible to discuss the prerequisite requirements and timeline. Human nutrition has 3 specialization areas: dietetics, nutrition in industry, and nutrition sciences. Of these, the dietetic specialization is the only one that gives students the academic background to become a registered dietitian. After graduation, dietetics majors may go on to complete a required year-long internship before sitting for their certification exam. Admission to dietetics is competitive and application-based. A 2.5 minimum OSU GPA is required to apply, although actual GPAs of admitted applicants are often considerably higher than this. Applicants must also have completed several prerequisite courses. If you're considering dietetics, consult with your advisor as soon as possible to discuss requirements and ensure that you are scheduling appropriately. The Nutrition in Industry specialization of the Human Nutrition major combines the science of nutrition and metabolism with a general business background, so that students will be prepared to work in the business side of the nutrition and nutraceuticals industry. The Nutrition Sciences specialization is good for students who want to have a strong scientific background in nutrition and plan on pursuing a graduate degree in a science field or health profession, such as medical or dental school. Admission to both Nutrition in Industry and Nutrition Sciences is non-competitive, but requires a 2.5 OSU GPA and completion of several prerequisite courses prior to declaring. The Health Promotion, Nutrition, and Exercise Science major combines the science of health, nutrition, and exercise physiology with principles for education, community action, and behavior change. This major is competitive with an annual application cycle. The business cluster includes 4 EHE majors: Consumer and Family Financial Services, Fashion and Retail Studies, Hospitality Management, and Sport Industry. Consumer and Family Financial Services prepares students to help individuals and families manage and understand their personal finances. It also includes a track that can lead to becoming a certified financial planner. Fashion and Retail Studies introduces students to specific issues within the fashion and retail industries. This major can be more creative and aesthetic with a focus on fashion trends, forecasting, and product development. Or it can be more business-oriented with a focus on retailing, merchandising, sales, and general business principles. The Hospitality Management major is a good option for students who have an interest in event management, restaurants, hotels, and tourism. Hospitality Management teaches a comprehensive curriculum balanced in business, management, people, service, and operations. From running a resort to owning your own restaurant to planning and catering a wedding, this major provides the skills to give you a competitive edge. The Sport Industry major helps students understand the business aspects of sports and the role they play in society. Students learn about sports at various levels and in many contexts, including recreational, interscholastic, and professional. Students take coursework that helps them understand issues specific to the sport industry, including program planning for recreational sports, as well as planning and marketing of sporting events and sporting organizations and teams. All students enter Sport Industry through the pre-major, which requires a 2.5 OSU GPA to declare. If you are interested in meeting with an EHE advisor to find out more about one or more of these majors, or if you are ready to declare an EHE pre-major or major, you must first complete the online information session available on the EHE website. As always, you are welcome to meet with any advisor in University Exploration if you have follow-up questions about any of these majors. You can schedule an appointment with a University Exploration advisor by calling 614-292-0646 or stopping by our office in 352 Denny Hall.